so what is it? What is it to somebody that's like 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 you saying the devil's playground? What does that look like? What is the rules that's already set that people that, and I'm not trying to like negotiate, but my thing is I want people to hear the, like, I think the hip hop world does a great job at glamorizing it, right? But I want the hard truths. I want you to tell somebody who may come across this and be like the hard truths about the trap that they don't tell you on rap songs. They don't show you in movies, and you know what I mean? What's the playing in the devil's playground? What does that look like? You know what I mean?
All right. So you in this area. It's an area, compact area, your neighborhood, your community, whatever. Everybody's competing, trying to be the top guy. Everybody's trying to make money. Everybody has a small mentality of, I'm just worried about me. I don't care about nobody else. So what happens is that breeds jealousy, that breeds unhealthy competition, that breeds violence. People getting robbed, people getting killed. You name it. Anything, anything that jealousy, greed, selfishness. At the root of every sin is selfishness. So selfishness, greed, you name it. All that's going to be involved. Even if you're the most laid back, chill dude, think you're gonna eventually somebody gonna look at you, they're gonna want what you got. Like it's a dog eat dog world. So when you look at these songs and these videos and they glamorize and you seeing the change, you see this and that, you're looking at somebody, they're really in the streets for real, they don't have no peace of mind. Every time they step out their house, they don't know what's next. They don't know if the police coming to get them. You don't know if somebody coming to try to rob you. You don't know if somebody trying to come kill you. You just don't know. Like you might be going to drop something off, you could be pulled over, and then that's your future. You know what I'm saying? You might be trying to make a little play, make a move here and there, and the person that you're trying to make a move with might want your money and the dope. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a lot. It's just a lot of uncertainty. There's no stability. There's no peace of mind in that. And so they make it seem like they just living their life doing this and doing that. But most of the time, like it's a paranoid lifestyle. Like it ain't nothing cool about it for real. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no peace of mind. And like we talked about, the money that you get most of the time, unless you really locked in and you really, you know what I'm saying? Unless you really trying to get after it, you know what I'm saying? Like the money ain't really worth it. But as we all know, they say, well, more money come more problems.
Yeah, so the production stuff wasn't even like really what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
That was more like, oh, you need beats? Yeah, I got some. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like I wasn't really taking it serious. I was too busy, like, you know, watching over my shoulder. Like I can't, you know, I couldn't do both. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
And if you notice, like a lot of these artists that, you know, try to play both sides, like streets and like artists, it don't end up well for them.
Yeah.
It never ends up well, man. We've seen it more and more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people try to be in the streets and be an artist, and you know, they ended up getting clipped, or they end up getting booked or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like really a focus for me. You know what I mean? Like I was just in the streets getting it. And by that time, you know, it was like for me, it was like it's a little too late. Like what they gonna offer me type. You know what I mean? Like you know, when you're a nobody producer and you shopping beats to someone like PD Crack, which was, you know, he was on top in Philly at the time. You know what I'm saying? You know, the people, his management and all that, and the people running the sessions, they not really trying to get no bread up. You know what I mean? Like that day that I was there, that Chris was in the studio, I remember, I don't know if it was his manager or the guy who owned the studio or whatever the case may be. He like pulled me aside and was like, yeah, so what you want to do with these beats? I was like, well, what's up? Like, what bread you talking about? Oh, well, you know, it's for PD Crack. So, you know, we got people giving them beats. All right, well, you cool then. You don't need me. You know what I mean? Like, so I left. You know what I mean? After he told me that, I just packed up my computer and left, you know? Because even if he would have like offered me something, like realistically speaking, whatever he offered me, I'm making more than that. You know what I mean? So I wasn't really pressed for it. It was more like something to do because I love music, you know what I mean?
Got you.
But I really wasn't looking for it. I was just, you know, too busy, you know, shaking and moving.
At the time, man, I was just in a really, you know, really dark place. Like I was looking at my life and I'm like, is this what I want? You know, I had gone to a crazy situation in one of them house parties that we still was go. I put it in my Hector album. It's called the House Party on 38, and I was there with like 4 dudes from my block, and we went to this party across the street from these projects that we had beef with. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man.
And you know, we went over there being tough guys. Like we got this was a stupid
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
You know, we went over there. Make a long story short, and went left. We're in there with the dudes that we have beef with from the projects, plus another gang that was there, and it ended up bad for us. You know, my man Mac, rest in peace. You know, you know, you know, we pretty much took a bad lick. You know,
Yeah.
I walked outside the party. My eyes was on dubs. I had Timberland imprints in my face.
Wow.
Um, you know, I remember I looked in the car window and I see my face and how bad up, like how beat up it looked, and I still started wailing, and it was just a crazy. It's like moments like that. Um, I remember being alone, you know, my face all beat up. I remember I was smoking a blunt with my man, and I was just like, yo, there got to be more to life than this, bro. Like, we're always in problems. Like, I don't like look at me. Like, we're gonna, you know, and I would start talking
Yeah.
to God, and I would remember all those people that were ministering to me, and I'm like, man, I think I need God in my life, man. Like, I really
Yeah.
need, I really need, and you know, this Jesus that they preached to me about, that He died for me and that He loves me. You know, I
Yeah.
really want to look more into that.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was all God moving on my heart.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that was God moving on my heart. And so, make a long story short, I don't know how many times I said make a long story short, but you
It's all
know,
good, man.
yeah, my man Chove that I tell you about, that you know, God really transformed his life. He looked completely different. I remember walking into a church. I was invited, and I seen him there. I was happy to see him, and it was like an old school Pentecostal church.
Oh wow.
And yeah, old school Pentecostal church. Like they was up in there speaking tongues and everything. I was kind of
Yeah.
weirded out by it. I'm like, yo, what am I doing here? And they did their altar call in the end. And you know, Pentecostal churches, yo, they pushy, they're aggressive. They gonna try to get you to that altar. You know what I'm saying? You know, so
Looking at you, pointing at you, like, "Hey, man, don't you
yeah,
want to go up?"
right. You know, and I was like, it was one of those like, you know, I want to, but I'm a little like embarrassed. There's mad people looking at me and stuff, and
Yeah.
you know, I actually did wind up going to the altar,
Yeah.
and you know they did the altar call and everything, and then my man that I'm telling you about was like, yo, why don't you come back? We have a Bible studies on Tuesday. Uh, and I was like, coming to church on a Tuesday, like that was so foreign to me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I was like, I bet. And I remember that night, you know, that night. Oh, and this is a crazy. Oh no, this is. I'm gonna fast forward to this, but this is a crazy,
Okay.
another crazy situation. But I go to my. At this point, I was back in Jersey City,
Yeah.
and I go to my crib, and a lot of my guys came over. You know, we were all there kicking it, you know, chilling or whatever. And I start talking to them about Jesus. And mind you,
Yeah.
I just gave my life to Jesus, but we're there kicking it, you know, smoking arrows,
Yeah.
brushing it down, talking slick or whatever. And I'm just talking to them like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, I went to church today. You know what I mean? I give my life to Jesus. Da, da, da.